Everybody. It's Monday, the 21st of November. Excuse me. Before I go on, this period of time has been really difficult in terms of gigs and stuff. So the next Clubhouse live stream, I believe, is the 7th of December. That's the next Wednesday I have open because I'm working with Peter Asher Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. And then we'll be in with Herman Matthews and Dean Parks on another project Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. I'm going to contact Herman and see if he'll bring me some brittle. Would be great. We had a great time last night at the Libero Theater. It was such a great way to end this run that we just did. It is just the most beautiful venue to play. The staff that runs it is as good as it gets. They are just, it's a joy to be there. Beyond, just being a part of the history of this 150-year-old venue. It's just, as soon as every time I've done anything and they say, oh, we'll be at the Libero, you just go, yes, great. Can't wait to be there. And it was great to see his friends there. I mean, Michael McDonald and his wife Amy were there, and Jeff Bridges, whole bunch of people. Sharon Lyon, or Sherry. When I knew her originally was Sharon Jansen. She and I were the two string bass players at Birmingham High School. And she was there last night. It was great to catch up with her. It was really wonderful. And it was nice, just, thing finished up, and it's just kind of a nice drive back to LA afterwards. It's, the freeway was, not crazy. The trip up was a lot more tedious than the trip home. But it was fun. And so it's great. Our next thing, we're going to be in Aspen, Colorado for the Aspen Film Festival. And on this festival, we're going to be up there doing a Q&A after the screening of the movie. And then the next night, either the night before or the night after, I forget how it's working out, we're going to be playing our show. So all the people who are coming to see the screening can come see the band live. And then after that, we were at the Coach House out here. So things are chugging along, and really enjoying. The boys are out there just... I don't know who they're talking to or what they're talking about, but they are vocal. But one of the things that was really nice, I caught up with him yesterday. A number of years back, I did 2 albums with the wonderful Andy Griffith. They were contemporary gospel albums, and Andy... He always enjoyed singing gospel, and when we did the albums, he showed up, had the guitar that he would always play on Mayberry, and he actually, I think, won a Grammy for Contemporary Gospel Album of the year that we did the first album. It was a trip. I mean, I was like such a geeked out fanboy during this project. Just I'm looking next to me every day, and we became really good friends. And he'd call on a regular basis, and I'd call him just to catch up and see what's going on. But while we were in the studio doing the first album, I was sitting at the console doing some work on it, and I heard a little commotion behind me. But I finished up what I had to do, and then when I was finished, I set my bass down, and I turned around, and who's sitting behind me at that point but Billy Bob Thornton, who had come there to have a meeting with Andy about a project. And at that point, Sling Blade had just come out, and I had seen it, and I just kind of freaked, because I think Sling Blade is such an incredible piece of film. Billy, his character Carl in it is like really an amazing piece of work, and it was really Billy's project. And we became really fast friends after that. I turned around, hugged him, and said, dude, if you never do anything else in your life, this is good. This is really good. But he's a wonderful actor, and he's done so many great roles. And there will be many, many in the future. But one of the cool things was he called me up and asked me to play on his album. He had a home studio, and he said, why don't you come over and do it? And we did this album called A Beautiful Door. Let me see if I can find it. I'm trying to remember what the date was when we did this. I think it was around 2015. It was probably about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. But it was really fun just to be sitting and hanging with him at his house and working on this. I just came in and he had me overdub on all the tracks. And he's in the documentary film. He says some great things about us in the film. He's really such an incredibly nice, gracious man. So the band on this is Brad Davis on guitar, and Brad and Billy co-wrote all the songs together. And it's Billy's a drummer. He's singing, but he's also a drummer. We talked about when he was growing up in Arkansas and playing in bands, and he said, we'd open for like Black Oak, Arkansas and stuff like that. I mean, it's always interesting, you get to know somebody, like in this case as an actor, but so many of the musicians that I've come to know, and actors and athletes and stuff, have other lives and where they've done other things. And so, he's really passionate about it, and he's got his group, the Boxmasters, and they're working pretty regularly. Teddy Andriadis is playing keyboards on this, organ, keys and stuff, and myself on bass. And a couple of the songs, Graham Nash is singing backgrounds on it. So I thought I'd just play a few of the songs from the album. And it's a really moody, cool project, but it was really such an absolute treat to be with him and hang out. And so I was driving to the gig yesterday, and I'd sent him a message trying to double check on credits on the album and stuff. And so it was nice. I was about halfway up to Santa Barbara, and my phone rang, and it was Billy. So we talked for a while. And I'm going to get together with him. And he said, do a promo for your book. So I can't wait to get together with him and see what he comes up with. And that's been a real fun thing. Just getting all these different people to talk about the book has really been a kick. And there's a few other people that have said, I'd love to do it. I'm just trying to get schedules together. But let me play a couple of songs from this album. So it's called Beautiful Door, Billy Bob Thornton. And here's a song called Pretty People. So here we go.
They'll change the channel just like that when they're drowning in the Ninth Ward. But they're hypnotized by some cat who killed a beauty queen in his yard. I can tell you what I think, but the news just won't admit it. Ooh, pretty people did. Poor story bit it. Ooh, 'cause pretty people did it. Ooh, pretty people did it. Yeah, ooh, pretty people did it.
It's got that vibe. It's really vibey. Here's one called Carnival Girl. So let's see how this one goes.
I saw her in between fast-moving scrambler cars. She had a stare like a $20 whore. Now I have done my time, but I would say thus far I've never seen a stare like that before. I ambled over close enough to ask her name. She said, not that it's your business, but it's Dora. Her bottom lip and both ears were linked by chains. She even had a tattoo on her aura. I told her that I'd like to know about her world, and she said, I ain't no carnival girl. She said, just because I work the fair and the wind of freedom blows through my hair, I may not swing like a tilt-a-whirl, I may not be strung out in pearls, but I ain't no carnival girl. I ain't no carnival girl. She said that she would meet me in the parking lot, but right now she had to tug on that old handle. I bought a cotton candy and picked our spot and watched until the scrambler was dismantled. We talked until the sun came up and dried the dew, but talk was all we did since she insisted. She told me that there had only been a few exceptions to the rule since she enlisted. She said she'd gladly tell me all about her world, but she ain't no carnival girl. She said, just because I work the fair and the wind of freedom blows through my hair, I may not swing like a tilt-a-whirl, I may not be strung out in pearls, but I ain't no carnival girl. I ain't no carnival girl.
Yeah, just really fun stuff. Yeah, I feel really fortunate that I got to hook up with Billy. He's really special. I'll do one more here. This is the title track from the album called Beautiful Door. So here we go.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm blind. 'Cause I can't understand the kind of mind that kills for God or money or the land. It just seems odd to take that kind of stand. Some on the east side, some on the west, who think that somehow their way is best. But there are some there in the middle whose lives have come to mean so little. You can preach all you want to and make up forevermore. I know you wanna walk to another world, but I don't see no beautiful door. Well, I can't help myself. I like this place, and leaving's not a thing I wanna face. But those who wanna go, knock yourselves out. Just don't take those who don't care about your power dreams and your golden gates. 'Cause I hear their screams as you deal their fates. You'll never kill this world, but I am afraid that you'll take away those you say God made. You can preach all you want to and make up forevermore. I know you wanna walk into another world, but I don't see no beautiful door. I know you wanna walk into another world, but I don't see no beautiful door. You say you wanna talk about a better world, but you closed that beautiful door.
It's cool. So Billy Bob Thornton, Beautiful Door album. I'm going to get running now. I got some stuff to do. Also, this coming Saturday is the one-on-one FaceTime and Skypes for the clubhouse. So anybody that still wants to sign up for that, I haven't checked yet to see how we're doing on that, but it usually ends up being a really nice, long, full day. But it's this coming Saturday. And I just have to apologize again about the clubhouse schedule, but things are just like crazy right now. So we'll jump on that, and it looks like things will open up a little bit after that. So I'll be back on schedule again. So I wish everybody a great week. I'll be back tomorrow, and just take good care. Stay safe out there. It's still pretty crazy. So all my best wishes. Bye-bye.